Apple Inc., formerly Apple Computer, is a multinational corporation that creates consumer electronics, personal computers, servers, and computer software, and is a digital distributor of media content. The company also has a chain of retail stores known as Apple Stores. Apple's core product lines are the iPhone smartphone, iPad tablet computer, and iPod. Founders Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak created Apple Computer on April 1st in 1976. Apple started with three men, Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Mike Markula, who together in the late 1970s designed and marketed the Apple II series of computers. It was the first commercially successful line of personal computers and led to the Apple Lisa in 1993, the first computer to use a mouse-driven graphical user interface. 1 year later, the Apple Macintosh was born, and with it the Apple legend began to grow. In 1996, Apple was still a computer platform. The vast majority of consumers owned less expensive Windows-based personal computers, with the higher-priced Apple computers mainly being used in the creative industries, including advertising, design, and motion pictures. However, that all changed when the iPod came along in November of 2001. The device, which allowed thousands of songs to be stored digitally on the small device much smaller than any CD player, changed the way music was played and shared. In October 2001, Apple introduced its first iPod, a portable digital audio player. Then iPod started as a 5 GB player capable of storing around 1,000 songs. Since then, it has evolved into an array of products including the Mini, the Shuffle, the iPod Classic, the Nano, the iPhone, and the iPad. Since March 2011, the largest storage capacity for an iPod has been 160 GB.
I'm going to show you the back first because I'm in love with it. It's stainless steel. It's really, really durable. It's beautiful. And this is what the front of it looks like. Boom. That's iPod. I happen to have one right here in my pocket, matter of fact. There it is, right there. So, this amazing little device holds 1,000 songs. And it goes right in my pocket.
The original iPhone was introduced by Steve Jobs on January 9th in 2007 in a keynote address at the Macworld Conference and Expo held in Moscow West in San Francisco, California. The first version of the iPhone became publicly available on June 29th in 2007 in selected countries' markets. In 2005, Steve Jobs conceived an idea of using a multi-touch touchscreen to interact with the computer in a way in which he could directly type onto the display. He decided that it needed to have a triple lower touchscreen, a very new and advanced technology at the time. This helped out with removing the physical keyboard and mouse, the same as a tablet computer.
This is a day I've been looking forward to for 2.5 years. Every once in a while, a revolutionary product comes along that changes everything. And Apple has been, well, first of all, one's very fortunate if you get to work on just one of these in your career. Apple's been very fortunate. It's been able to introduce a few of these into the world. In 1980,
Apple company has a market value of about 500 billion, and this is mainly a result of the fact that its products are mainly produced overseas, and only a small percentage of profit is given to overseas workers. Apple became globalized as it started to build factories in other countries, allowing for a wider distribution of the company and the ideology of consumerism to spread as well. Just like most of other major corporations, Apple does not manufacture all of its parts in the United States. In fact, some of its parts come from its rival company Samsung and from other different parts of the world. Essentially, Apple does not really make the iPhone. Apple contributes to the part of the globalization definition, talking about making the world seem smaller by connecting different people at different parts of the world with their technology. Also, of 2011, it is situated in many areas ranging from Asia, Europe, and North. Apple helped to start the process of globalization by making computers consumer-friendly and cheaper. This then allowed for a boom in the amount of households that were able to have computers.